When Captain Ibrahim Traore took power, he didn't promise miracles. He promised work. And today, that promise is visible in steel, in soil, in sweat, and in the faces of a people who finally believe again. Since becoming president, Captain Ibrahim Traore of Burkina Faso has embarked on a series of ambitious projects that aim to transform the country through revitalizing its economy, infrastructure, and social systems. These development projects reflect President Traore's commitment to fostering sustainable development, enhancing self-sufficiency, and improving the quality of life for the people of Burkina Faso. In today's video, we are going to cover the 20 mega development projects transforming Burkina Faso under Captain Ibrahim Traore. Number 20, inauguration of tomato processing plants. The government of Burkina Faso under Captain Traore established 2 tomato processing plants in Bobo-Dioulasso and Yako in an effort to reduce reliance on imports and support local agriculture. These facilities process locally grown tomatoes, enhancing food self-sufficiency and creating employment opportunities for thousands of Burkinabe people. One facility can process up to 100 tons of fresh tomatoes daily into tomato paste under different branded lines. Number 19. Burkina Faso Indigenous Electric Vehicle Project. Burkina Faso has made significant strides in its goal to achieve sustainable transportation, marked by the launching of the first 100% indigenous electric vehicle developed by the local company ITEO. The vehicles produced can travel up to 330 kilometers on a single charge, achievable into 30 minutes. The introduction of electric vehicles in Burkina Faso is expected to have a multifaceted impact on the country's economy and technological landscape by providing job creation, technological advancement, and reduced environmental impact. Number 18. Air Burkina Revival. Under the leadership of Captain Traore, Air Burkina, the national airline of Burkina Faso, is undergoing significant revival aimed at restoring operations and expanding its regional presence. The revival process includes fleet modernization, route expansion, and strategic investment. With this revival, the airline plans to introduce new routes to several African nations. To actualize this vision, the airline has purchased 2 new E-170 aircraft with a capacity of 68 seats. Number 17. Construction of the Bobo-Dioulasso University Hospital. President Traore has spearheaded the construction of a state-of-the-art university hospital in Bobo-Dioulasso. This project is part of a broader national effort to enhance healthcare infrastructure across Burkina Faso. The university hospital is designed to provide advanced medical care and serve as a training center for healthcare professionals. Number 16. Inauguration of the Postal Bank of Burkina Faso on 7 October 2024. Ibrahim Traore inaugurated the Postal Bank of Burkina Faso, marking a significant step towards enhancing the nation's financial independence and accessibility. The bank, which aims to provide financial services tailored to the needs of the population and contribute to the country's social and economic development, was launched with a capital of about 15 billion CFA francs. President Traore emphasized that this bank would operate with integrity and serve as a tool for the nation's economic self-determination. Number 15. Deployment of Turkish and other drones to enhance security. President Traore has acquired advanced, unmanned aerial vehicles from Turkish defense manufacturers. These drones have been instrumental in surveillance and targeted operations against jihadist groups operating within the region, significantly enhancing national security and showcasing his efforts to modernize the country's military capabilities and reduce reliance on traditional Western allies. Number 14. Enhancement of water and sanitation services. Since becoming president, Traore has initiated significant efforts to enhance water and sanitation infrastructure across the country. In March 2024, he launched a $145 million water security project aimed at improving access to clean water and sanitation services nationwide. In addition, large borehole and rural water supply projects have been completed in numerous communities, improving living conditions and resilience. Number 13. Completion of the Northern Interchange in Ouagadougou. The Northern Interchange in Ouagadougou, a pivotal infrastructural project aimed at mitigating traffic congestion in the capital, has reached full completion under his administration. Though the project commenced prior to his regime, during his tenure, the pace accelerated as part of his broad agenda to modernize the nation's infrastructure and stimulate economic activity. Number 12, modernization of agriculture as a strategy for achieving food sovereignty and national reliance. Captain Traore has prioritized modernizing the agricultural sector throughout Burkina Faso. Through this initiative, the government distributed over 400 tractors, 239 tillers, 70 motor pumps, and 714 motorcycles to support agricultural production. In addition, 38,000 tons of fertilizers and 1,400 tons of improved seeds were made available to over 500,000 farmers, including youth and women. This initiative has led to increased production of key crops such as tomatoes, millet, and rice, contributing to enhanced food security. Number 11, construction of the Thomas Sankara Museum. The project to build the Thomas Sankara Museum in Ouagadougou, initiated by President Traore, is a major cultural development venture designed to honor Sankara's legacy and inspire national unity. The museum stands as a significant tribute to the country's late revolutionary leader and his vision for the continent. Number 10, Burkina Faso solar power projects. Under Captain Traore, the country has accelerated its transition to renewable energy sources through several significant energy projects aimed at enhancing energy independence and reducing reliance on imported electricity. For example, the new solar power plants at Pa and Kodeni have been commissioned or are near commissioning. These initiatives form part of a broader strategy to expand clean energy access and support sustainable development across the country. Number 9, establishment of the first national gold refinery and resource sovereignty reforms. In November 2023, Captain Traore approved the construction of the first gold refinery in Burkina Faso in a move to nationalize the gold industry. This facility processes approximately 400 kilograms of gold daily, creating about 1,000 direct jobs and 5,000 indirect jobs. In parallel, Burkina Faso announced plans in April 2025 to nationalize more foreign-owned industrial mines to increase state control of resources. These reforms mark a shift toward resource sovereignty and value retention within the country. Number 8, establishment of a new textile industry. The government under Traore has spearheaded the development of the IROX Burkina complex spanning 42 hectares in Sako and 50 hectares in Boro. This project marks a significant step in revitalizing the country's textile industry and promoting industrialization. It is expected to create over 4,000 direct jobs and 15,000 indirect jobs, boosting the local cotton sector and value addition. Number 7, construction of the Ouagadougou-Donson Airport project. Under Captain Traore, the construction of the new Ouagadougou-Donson International Airport has been revitalized as part of a broader national program for infrastructural transformation and economic sovereignty. The new airport, set to be operational by the end of 2025, is designed to handle up to 1 million passengers annually and will replace the aging facility. So far, the project has created over 500 jobs and is expected to boost trade and tourism. Number 6, Burkina Faso Hydrocarbon Depot. President Traore inaugurated the Pini Hydrocarbon Depot, a major infrastructural project aimed at enhancing the country's energy storage and distribution capabilities. The depot is designed to serve as a central hub for storing and distributing petroleum products across Burkina Faso, aligning with the government's strategy to bolster energy security and reduce dependence on imported fuel. Number 5, road construction projects. Since taking power, Captain Traore has embarked on ambitious road infrastructure development programs aimed at enhancing national connectivity, boosting economic growth, and improving national security. This includes a plan to build 5,000 kilometers of new paved roads, surpassing more than 6 decades of previous efforts and aiming to revolutionize logistics and regional commerce. In April 2025, the government secured financing for climate-resilient roads and rail in the region under the Escabo Basin Integration Project. Number 4, formation of the Alliance of the Sahel States, AES. The formation of the Alliance of the Sahel States in 2023 by Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger marked a significant shift in regional dynamics, emphasizing security, sovereignty, and economic cooperation. The alliance has promoted regional integration, reducing dependence on Western powers and supporting a more stable environment for growth by fostering joint military operations, infrastructure development, and economic collaboration. Number 3, establishment of the Africa Corps military base. In an attempt to strengthen the country's defense capabilities, Burkina Faso, in collaboration with Russia, established a military base near Ouagadougou at Lombila, known as Africa Corps. This move signifies Russia's deepening influence in the Sahel region, supporting Burkina's counter-terrorism efforts and reinforcing Traore's strategic shift away from traditional Western alliances. Number 2, Burkina Faso Mega Cement Factory. In March 2025, President Traore inaugurated the Sinob SS cement plant in Longo, a major industrial plant backed by Chinese investment. The plant represents a US $42.9 million investment aimed at boosting local production, creating over 1,000 jobs, and strengthening economic self-reliance. It currently has a capacity to produce 2,000 tons of cement per day, with plans to expand to 2 million tons annually. Number 1, Burkina Faso Nuclear Power Plant Project. Burkina Faso and Russia's state-owned Rosatom aim to build the country's first nuclear power plant as part of a strategic effort to address severe electricity shortages and achieve energy independence. The agreement signed between 2023 and 2024 includes infrastructure, development, regulation, education, and training. This project remains at the planning and preparatory stage, but its symbolic weight and potential impact on Burkina Faso's energy future cannot be overstated. Thank you for watching this video to the end. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe as we bring you more information on the African continent, the people, and culture. This is Media One Africa, the voice of a rising continent. We don't report revolutions, we document them.